Rabbi Golombeck is a person who, through and through, lives the values that he espouses and tries to communicate to his students, especially in a context of where we are. We're a religious school. We're trying to communicate tradition, the wonderful, beautiful 3,300-year-old tradition, Jewish tradition. Everybody sees this genuineness. He's a person always with a smile on his face, always with a pleasant demeanor, always speaks with a refinement of character. And when that happens, kids are smart. They pick up on that. And they appreciate that. And it makes the ability to be an educator so much more effective because they know when Rabbi Golombeck says this, if he truly believes this, he lives this, people want to interact with him because he's always looking for the good in other people. He has a very optimistic bent on situations. So always trying to find the good, find the positive, and encourage students to try to find the positive and see that growth comes from being able to deal with difficulties, right? Embrace challenges, right? And not shy away from that. And when you're optimistic and you're positive about, hey, let's go, let's do this. You can do this. I believe in you. You can achieve, right? So that energizes students to want to live up to the expectation. And so often I've met people, who've had the opposite situation, right? Where they're in an elementary school situation where the teacher embarrassed them in class and humiliated them. And they still are emotional decades later that they were embarrassed this way. It sticks in their consciousness. And if that works in the negative, how much more so does that work in the positive? And even though these kids can't articulate that positivity, the fact that they were validated, when they mature and they grow up, 10, 15 years, they're going to come back and they're going to say, thank you, Rabbi Golombeck. I first met Rabbi Golombeck when we were both studying in Israel. And it's really just been a pleasure to come to the school and just to see the whole energy and positivity in the school in general. And if you walk into the building, I'd invite anybody to come, right? There's this optimistic, positive energy in the building, which I think really flows from the top down. And the kids respond, the teachers respond, and it creates a certain joyful learning that's happening at the school. Again, as the leader, as the one who sets the tone, Rabbi Golombeck does an incredible job, in that respect. I think that he deserves an Educator award because education is not about just transmitting information, but it's about being an example, being somebody who lives the values that they espouse and that they're trying to inculcate into their students. And he's a shining example of that.